Hey guys, Ebanie Bridges here, the blonde bomber from Australia, and you are watching Sporting Icons.
Ebanie, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. How are you?
I'm not too bad, thanks very much. How's everything over there in the land of Oz?
It's good actually. Everything's starting to go back to normal. So, normal, much more normal, I suppose. Like I'm back at school, and we got a lot of kids at school, and we've just increased the restrictions, so we can have 10 people at an outdoor gathering. You can do 10 people boot camps. You can have 5 people in your home. So yeah, it's all going all right, I suppose. We've been pretty, I would say, lucky, but compared to a lot of other places, we've done pretty well down here. So yeah.
Yeah,
But although I just heard on the news that they're saying something about international travel won't go back to normal until 2023 or something.
2023?
It has to be bullshit because surely the economy of tourism won't, you know what I mean? But I don't know. Looks like I might be getting on the boat then.
Looks like it.
Yeah, just get my way overseas my own way.
Yeah, exactly. You start up like a bit of swimming or something, you'll be fine.
That's it. Yeah. Get on my yacht.
That's good. All that stuff that I've seen all those movies about Australia. There's too many sharks in your waters. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's true. It is.
Bloody hell. So are you back in school then? Because you're a math teacher as well, aren't you?
Yeah, I am. Back in school, but it's kind of a weird one because I'm not actually. It's so weird because we're not actually teaching. I've got my classes online, so
Right.
Like how it was before we had all our online classes. And now what they've done is they're bringing back 25% of the school each day. Tuesday to Friday, and then Mondays is your senior school, so year 12, and every other day, depending on your last name, you come in. So for example, on Tuesdays, everyone with the last names A to D comes in, and then they all get split off into classes of 12 students, and then they got to sit there on their devices and do all the online work that they're going to do anyway. So it's not like we're able to really teach. We're just more supervising kids and answering what we can, but we're not actually teaching maths or teaching English or whatever. It's really quite weird, but it's a step closer.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, the homework is a nightmare for me. My little boy is 7 years old, and he gets homework, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm struggling with it.
They're like, what is this? I don't remember doing this. Yeah.
Exactly, phonics. Yeah. What on earth is phonics? Never heard of it.
Oh, what is it?
Phonics.
I don't even know what that is. It sounds like English.
Yeah, well, it's about sounds apparently. So you go ooh, that kind of crap.
Oh yeah, English. Yeah. See, don't worry about that. I didn't need English. Just see numbers and that's it.
Exactly right. So how's the weather over there? Is it really hot?
No, it's cold at the moment. Well, actually, apparently our cold is your spring.
Right.
Because I was talking to some of my UK mates, and they were saying we literally sent each other a screenshot of our weather report for the next week. Exactly the same weather.
Oh really?
But we're opposite. Yeah, because we're in autumn and you're in spring. So, but it's the same. So, and to me, it's cold. So it's around the 12 degrees, 14 degrees.
Yeah. No, that's really hot. That is. That's like a shorts and t-shirt weather. That.
Yeah, no, not for me. I'm for wearing a turtleneck and a scarf.
No, I can't believe the kind of weather that you guys get over there. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. I'd die. Honestly, I'd die.
Yeah. Oh, the heat?
Yeah.
It was really, really bad this year because of the bushfires. We had 50-degree days. It was crazy. And also because we couldn't breathe anyway because of the smoke was so thick in the air. So because it was so thick and so, hot, it was just impossible. It was crazy. Yeah.
Is that near you then?
The fires? Yeah. Well, I don't know if you noticed, but the whole country was on fire, so it doesn't matter where you were, you're kind of near the fires. There's
really?
always fires around it. Yeah. We were about an hour and probably the closest fire to us was about an hour and a half, but for about 2 months, 3 months almost, our sun was fluoro pink because the smoke just covers the sky. There's no glare to the sun.
Yeah.
And we had to wear. I couldn't exercise. I couldn't go for runs outside since October till January. I couldn't run outside because the smoke was so bad. And I mean, the Sydney city was like 2-3 hours from some smoke, from bushfires, and you couldn't even see the Harbour Bridge. Like looking at it, like because it was so smoky. Like the smoke went to New Zealand. Like even New Zealand was affected by the smoke. That's how bad it was. It was serious. Yeah, but I had some friends that lost some houses and was trapped in their town. Like real bad.
Yeah. It's all under control now. Then is it?
Yeah, it's all under control. Yeah, now we just got COVID.
Yeah.
We've been wearing face masks since October. So we've just gone from like the kind of special masks for the smoke to now these kind of, the COVID masks. But yeah. I mean, yeah.
I know the mask manufacturers be raking it in right now, wouldn't they?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah. It's been crazy. Yeah, but you know what? Everything happens for a reason, and I'm sure there's lots of good to come out of this. I'm positive of that. Every negative is a positive, you know what I mean? So you just got to find it.
Yeah, that's very true. I mean, loads of my friends have been to Australia. I mean, I've never been myself because I don't like creepy crawlies, snakes, spiders, that kind of thing, and I'd be frightened to death of like sitting on the sofa, getting into a bed, and there's something there, stuff like that.
Yeah, it happens all the time.
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, we can't put clothes on the ground, pick them up, and spiders fall out.
Oh. No wonder you lot are tough.
Not even joking. Yeah, that's it. Hey, don't fuck with us. It's funny, you know what? We have. I don't know if you've heard it. I don't know if you have the saying in the UK, but we have a saying here. It says, like, I'm not here to fuck spiders, and it actually means like I'm not here to fuck around. You know what I mean? Like we say that like about spiders. Like we're not here to play for spiders. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's a big saying in Australia. So if you ever hear anyone say that, you know what I mean.
Right. Yeah. Bloody hell. Now some of you guys over there are crazy. I mean, you guys put you've got pets as crocodiles. I mean, that's unbelievable. That. Yeah.
Some people do. Yeah, and all kinds of wildlife really. But it's kind of like fuck. You look at that. I'm swearing again. You look at that, what is his name? That Joe Exotic. Like they have like full tigers and stuff. I'm watching that going, what the hell? Like these Americans just have like tigers for pets.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah, we don't. We've got like cats and dogs, and that's about as extreme as we go.
Yeah. You guys are real wild over there.
We are. Yeah, exactly. We're living on the edge over here, mate.
Yeah. But yeah, other than that, what about you? You're in lockdown still, I hear?
Yeah, we are. The government have put out some relaxed restrictions. That's very confusing. You can go out, but you shouldn't go out. You can go to school, but you shouldn't go to school.
I actually saw that. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that was. Yeah, I actually posted. I didn't hear the speech, but I just died laughing at it, and I posted the meme about it. Yeah, you should be careful, but it was just everything was a contradiction. It's crazy. Yeah. How funny. You might as well just stay inside, but not like it's up to you. Whatever you want to do, but don't.
Well, that's the thing. It's saying like, I mean, if you've got like both your parents, you can see one parent but not the other. I'm like, what's the fucking difference? They live together.
What the fuck? Oh wow. No. Oh shit. I hope you guys sorted it out anyway.
Yeah, hopefully. I mean, we need the boxing back on board. I need the boxing back.
We do need the boxing back. We need the boxing. We need the international travel, But yeah, I mean, in a way, it's a good thing. So, we get some good domestic fights, which tend to be dodged. I know here in Australia, it's huge for it. I mean, I get dodged. The amount of times I've had to outsource because there are fighters here to fight, but they don't want to fight. You know what I mean? It's just no one wants to take the risk at home. So, it's frustrating as, and I got sick of spending money on flying opponents over. And so that's when I was like, well, fuck it, I'd rather just use that money or get sponsors to pay for me to go overseas and fight overseas, and I'll get the fucking holiday.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'll get the good experience and the good fights and that, so it's been a bit of a tough thing in Australia because there's not much here, and the girls that are here, they don't want to fight. But hopefully now it's like you kind of got no choice, and so we can have some good fights. I just don't think, obviously, some of the opponents, it's not really a ranking thing. It's more just about fighting.
Yeah.
But there'll be good fights, but just because of, there's not much ranking here in Australia, so I don't think having fights here will really build that. But, it's all good. I just like punching people, so as long as I'm doing that, I'm happy. As long as I'm smashing skulls, I'm good.
I heard your quote once, which is pretty good, when you was asked,
what?
Why do you like fighting? He said, because I just like punching people in the fucking face. That's why.
I do. It's so bad. It's true. And I was actually thinking about it today. Or I don't even know, I get so lost in the days. But yeah, I was either today or tonight, last night, I mean. And I was thinking, like, you know, how people say, you know, why they do boxing. They do, you know, a lot of, like, I hear a lot of people, girls and whatever, boys, but a lot of the girls usually, because they're coming in a little bit later. Oh, why did you take up boxing? Oh, because, you know, like, I like the challenge and stuff, and, you know, it's a good challenge, and I like to challenge myself, and I'm like, it's not really, like, I don't, like, do it because I want to challenge myself. Like, I just want to fucking hit people. Like, I just want to, like, punch people in the face. I just love bashing people up. Like, I just literally love hitting people. Like, I mean, I'm not a savage person. Like, I'm a little bit, but I mean, I'm nice, but I just really enjoy fighting. Like, I always have since I was really young, you know. So yeah, and I was thinking about it. I'm like, look, I like a challenge, but all the times I'm not really super competitive. As in, like, I'm not like, you know, those people that are like, do like all these challenges, and they got to keep doing challenge after challenge after challenge because they need to do a challenge to satisfy themselves or whatever it is. And I just thought, you know what, I'm actually not really like that. Like, I don't really need a challenge I'm not like that. Like, I just want to fucking bash people. I just want to fight. Like, it's got nothing to do with the challenge. Like, of course, it's the challenge that makes when you win. So, you know, it's the challenge and the tough and what you go through that makes the win amazing and makes it feel better. Because if it's not a challenge, then it's like not as great of a feeling, I don't think. But I don't go into it going, I want to do this because it's a good challenge. Like, you know, I mean, I want to do it because I like fighting, or I want to fight someone good, not because it's like, not particularly because it's a challenge or it's going to be a hard fight, because it's going to be a good fight. You know what I mean? Because it means I'm going to be able to, like, sit down and dig deep and fight, you know? So, I know, yeah, I was thinking about that. Anyways, went off track there, but yeah, it was just, yeah.
I was saying that, I mean, your poor partner, especially in lockdown, I miss punching people. Is he getting battered?
I know, poor thing. There was a point there I was contemplating, honestly, saying, you know what, maybe I'll just get like a headgear and like some mouth guard and like just like tell him to put his hands up and just let me work around him or something. No, I was like, I'll teach him. I said to him, I'll teach you how to fight or train you how to box. But you know, no, he's not really into. He's more of he's a gentle soul. He's he'll come in and play around in the bag a little bit and give it a go. It's cute. But yeah, he's not really. He's a big body, like not a bodybuilder, but he's really big, like muscly dude. He's kind of not really fitness stuff. But yeah, I was like, even got, you know, like the stick, and you put the glove on the end, so he can, you know, because he can't punch because he doesn't know how. Right. And I'm like, oh, maybe we'll just get the stick and you can just slide it in and out and throw it at me, so I can like do my head movement and stuff. Right. But yeah.
Well, I'm kind of with him because I went to the gym here in Newcastle a few months ago, and I decided to do like a bit of a mock spar just for the camera. So like a fake punch me, I hit the deck. It's funny, right? He literally punched me right in the nose. He literally punched me right in the nose. I was like, yeah, this is why I don't do this for real. Like, no.
So did he actually punch you?
Yeah, he did.
Oh, bless. I bet he loved it.
yeah, he did. Yeah. I mean, he said he didn't mean it. Yeah, I've got my doubts.
Yeah, it's, but you know, I can't say I have accidentally hit people. A story of when I was younger. I used to get into a bit of fights when I was younger on the street and stuff. But I had this. I wasn't even a real fight. Like, it wasn't a fight. I felt so bad. This is a little bit of a story, but I was in this pub and I was out and I was having a bit of a drink and I was like play fighting, and like back then I did Muay Thai and kickboxing. I didn't do boxing, like I was training Muay Thai. This guy was trying to play fight with me, and I was a little bit, you know, drunk, and I went to throw a pretend elbow, and I threw an elbow and I sliced his eyebrow open, and I actually felt so bad. And like I said, like I like hitting people, but I mean, I really did not mean to do it. And he's like started bleeding his eye, and I was like, I felt so bad. And after that, I've said I'm never ever play fighting with friends ever again, because like I felt so bad. But yeah, I just don't. I would never play fight with someone that's like doesn't fight or anything like that, because yeah, just in case. I feel so bad. But if you're a fighter, you know, you take that. Toughen you up.
Yeah, that's it. I'm about to ask you, I mean, because by the way that I've heard you speak before on like a previous interviews and how you're fighting that as well, you're very aggressive when you're fighting. You seem to have it right where you can mix selling yourself, as in like selling your character and everything, to actually being very aggressive in the ring, which both sell.
What do you mean? Sorry, as in just who I am?
Yeah. I mean, like your character is like, you're bubbly, you're like a laugh and everything.
Yeah. I mean, you know what? I just be me, like, and I'm not really like, because the reality is that as much as I'm really aggressive, it's only like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm not an angry person. If that makes sense. I'm not an angry kind of person. Like, I'm really like, I love life. I'm really blessed to be here every day. I wake up with gratitude, and I'm so thankful that I'm here, and and living and being able to live my dreams, and loving what I do. So I think I've got that obviously that bubbly, happy kind of go get it kind of personality. But at the same time, like I said, I just like fucking hit people. Like
Yeah.
I love when I get in that ring. I just want to kill them. Like, but
Well, I mean, your kind of character, because of how you fight and how you are outside of the ring as well. If you was British and like living over here, you would sell really, really well. I don't know how you do in Australia.
Yeah, no, look, I do all right in Australia, but the problem here in Australia is, I don't know if you know, but the market's not big here. It doesn't matter who you are. We've got Tim Zoo fighting. No one even like really knows who he is.
Yeah, well,
you know what I mean?
I know his dad.
Everyone knows who Jeff Horny is, obviously, because of Manny Pacquiao. But that's still, Manny Pacquiao's not Australian. Like, it's the only reason people know who Jeff Horny is because of Manny Pacquiao, not because he's Australian. Like, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's not big, and also and female sport in general, especially female boxing isn't big here either, and it's really, really, really behind. So that's why I want to outsource. Like, I love America. I go to America all the time for the fights. I just love the vibe and the love that they have over in America for females, and in particular Aussies. The Aussie females is really cool. And and the same with the UK, like the Brits. I mean, just in general, the Brits are amazing boxing fans. Like I've loved British fighters. I've got some favourite fighters that are British, and I've always being Australian, I think I tend to look at the Brits and the Americans, where I feel like Americans don't really take any notice of the Brits, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
But like, because we're Aussie, like, we don't have much here, so we focus a lot on the other countries.
Sure.
But yeah, I do so well here. Like, I do. I go on the big promotions. I was supposed to be on a big one in this month. My debut was on TV, on pay-per-view TV. I always sell a lot. And yeah, I mean, I'm also a little bit older, and I've been around for a while, so I don't know if you know, but I was a card girl for years, so I have a lot of fans from that, like, if you know what I mean. So I got a lot of following with a lot of people that are interested in everything I've done, like with the bodybuilding and all these kind of things along the way. So when it comes to my fight, I've already got kind of like a little bit of a following. I know quite a lot of people that want to come and watch me fight.
Right.
Where I think when you're younger, like, and if you don't have a big promoter behind you, if you're only like 20 or 21, like, you haven't really made much networking. You haven't made, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You have a lot of friends to come and buy tickets and buy tables. So I think that's where, there's good and bad with everything. But I'm happy with how I'm going. I think I'm well, and I'm just being me and hoping that, it all comes together.
Well, definitely. Well, who's your promoter then? Do you have a promoter or just a manager?
No, I don't have a promoter. Myself, I promote myself.
Right.
No, I don't have a promoter. But my managers, David McWhorter, and Brian Cohen from America. So David McWhorter's, he owns Split Team Management. So he manages, probably the biggest name he's managing at the moment is Teofimo Lopez.
Okay.
But he has about, I don't know, he has maybe like 60 fighters or something like that. But yeah, and Brian, obviously, he has a lot of the top American girls. He has girls all over, but a lot of the top American girls. So he's pretty much known for the female side. So yeah,
okay.
They're my managers. But still looking for a promoter.
That's cool.
See how we go.
So basically, what you're saying is that you're a free agent, so you can fight on a matchroom card, you can fight on a top rank or wherever.
Yeah, definitely. And I'm happy to do that. There's many fighters that aren't actually signed to any particular promotion. I know no matter what, I know no matter where I go, I'll sell because I have a fan-friendly fight style.
Yeah.
People like to watch that kind of, the fight that I bring. So, I'm not really ever. It's not an arrogance thing. I just know. I know boxing.
Yeah.
And I know that I got what it takes to be an entertainer in boxing. So, and I love it, and I love doing that, and I love entertaining. I love having a banter. I love having a laugh. I love fighting hard. I love giving the crowds, and I love, giving people what they want. From the weigh-ins to the fight. Like, that comes down from even when I was a bodybuilder, being on stage, or a card girl. Like, I love being in the ring and just entertaining. Like, it's just, It's in me. You know what I mean? So, it's all part of it for me. It's I know a lot of people you just want to focus on your fight and stuff, and I'm totally cool and I can totally do that. But I do also think that there's a lot of other things that come in it, and especially because I don't have that gold medal Olympic pedigree behind me.
Mm-hmm.
I have a good amateur record. Don't get me wrong; it was really well amateurs, but I never had an Olympic gold or anything like that. So it's there's different ways that you got to sell, and I think everyone's got to use what they have.
Totally
I just have mad banter. That's it, mate.
Yeah.
Just mad banter, and hopefully that gets me in the door.
Well, that's it. Well, definitely. No, I think that's
and I sometimes put my serious voice on.
right. Well, that's good though, because at least you know how to sell yourself, which is going to sell tickets. People can resonate with that.
Yeah, well, the thing is like a lot of times I'm not really trying to. I'm not actually really selling myself. I'm not trying. Do you know what I mean? I'm literally just being me. And I think in deep down I know that I'm being me is, and that's what's gonna sell. Like, I don't want to try and pretend to be anything that I'm not. I don't want to put on a fake face or try and be prim and proper. I know that I'm proper. I go to teach high school maths and kids. Like, if I want to walk in the classroom, I can put on my teacher's hat and be a teacher and all that kind of stuff. But
sure.
You know what I mean? I think there's a time and place for everything, and I like for people to see who I really am, and I want them to love me for me.
Yeah.
And not because I'm trying so hard to impress, if that makes sense.
Yeah, definitely. So do you have a fight date or anything yet? Then do you know, or like an estimate?
Nope.
No, nothing at all.
No.
Look, I was thinking, because
I have no idea.
on I believe it's the 1st of August. DAZN, that platform.
Yeah.
They're going to. They're starting up in New Zealand. They are. And,
I heard about this before Corona. Yeah.
Yeah. So they're looking to have the opening one, Joseph Parker versus Lucas Brown. That'd be something that.
Yeah.
Is that something that you would look to be on?
In August.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd have to. They better let me know soon. I need sparring. I need everything. You know what I mean? This is the thing about Corona. We can't spar. We can't go into a fight with no sparring.
Yeah,
you know. And if I'm going to have a good fight, I want at least 6 to 8. I want at least 6 weeks of sparring. But having so long off, I'd probably want 8 weeks of sparring.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if I'm fight fit, honestly, I'd still want the sparring, because it's the key. You can't go in a fight without sparring. And even for my mental, my head, I'd need that for myself to feel confident, you know what I mean? Get that kind of rust out. When last year when I broke my ankle, I was out for 8 months, and then when I got back into sparring, I felt it. The ring rust is real. But so you got to shake it off in that. And I just couldn't imagine having a fight without it. And until we can start sparring, and we can't start sparring at the moment because the gyms aren't open, and so. But
didn't you break your hand a little while ago?
Nah.
No.
No, I snapped my ankle last year. I've broken my knuckle. I've snapped ligaments in my elbows. I'm good at that.
Yeah. Well, maybe I've seen a video. Maybe I got confused with you, punching ball bearings or something.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's not breaking my hand. Yeah, that's not breaking my hand. That's just my hand conditioning stuff. I don't break my hand.
Ah.
Yeah. No, I punch ball bearings. I punch brick walls. I do knuckle push-ups. I punch the bag, my heavy bag I love hand conditioning. I've been doing it since I was really young, since I did martial arts, and I think it's a key to hard punching.
Ah, okay.
I honestly think I truly believe that it's something that makes your punches that helps with my power and my punch when I land it.
Oh, okay. I thought it was like a reconditioning because you broke your hand or something.
No. I just do it to keep my hands nice and tough.
Nice.
Yeah, because when I was younger, I used to break boards and cylinder box and stuff when I was doing martial arts.
Yeah.
And that's all bare knuckle, you know what I mean? That's all bare hand stuff.
Yeah.
So if I could do that bare hands, put a bit of glove and a little bit of little bit of gauze on.
Yeah.
It's all right. And hit their skulls and feel like I'm smashing a brick wall.
Nice. Bloody hell.
Yeah, it feels mad.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is.
That's what I fight for. That feeling, mate, of knuckles on skulls.
Oh my god. Aggression, love it.
Yeah, same. It's true.
Yeah. Would you ever consider doing like MMA or anything like that?
No. I do bare knuckle boxing. It's one thing I would like to do. That'd be mad fun.
Well, you're mad.
No, that'd be cool. I'd love to do that. But yeah, MMA, no way. I just honestly, I'm a bit of a purist, and I just couldn't. All that hugging and rolling. No offense to MMA people watching or listening, but I'm just not into the ground stuff. I don't really fancy getting elbowed or kicked to the face and getting toes in my mouth and face. I don't fancy it at all. I would love to. Don't get me wrong. I would literally love to throw elbows and kicks people's heads, but I just don't want to get it back. Like honestly don't fancy getting it back. Don't fancy getting hugged and have my head in someone's armpit and all that.
Yeah.
I just nah. So yeah, definitely not MMA. But yeah, definitely I would be keen to do bare knuckle boxing. I'd love to do that. I'd love to hit someone with my bare knuckles.
That's mad. Brilliant.
It'd be sick. Like, I'm a sicko, but it's true. I'd be mad. Like, I'd love to do it.
Yeah. Bloody hell. I heard that's
the only times I've hit anyone with my bare knuckles was in a street fight, and it lasted about 10 seconds. If you've had a street fight, they don't last very long.
Yeah, it would be. Bloody hell. My God. I heard that you don't really lift weights anymore. Is that because of like a muscle memory thing, or?
No, I don't lift weights. I just don't like lifting weights. So I feel like I don't need to. Like, not that I don't need to. Strength is my last. Strength is the last thing I need to worry about.
Right.
So I'm already strong. I'm already really naturally powerful, naturally strong. But I've only been boxing for like 3.5 years, 4 years now. And so in that hour that I could be lifting weights, to get stronger, which I don't need, I could be doing an hour of technique, or an hour of working my explosive or my speed. The things that I think I need more than my power. It's kind of my power. Working on my power is at the bottom of my list of things that I need to do in my boxing. So I don't really lift much weights for that. I do a little bit of strength and conditioning, but my strength and conditioning coach kind of knows that I'm not really into the weights. So we do just a bit of kind of throwing stuff around, and that it's not really like your weights stuff.
Nice.
And yeah, like I did 10 years of weightlifting every single day, day in, day out, to get stronger and bigger and whatever. And I think when I let go of the bodybuilding, I was just like, I just don't want to freaking look at weights ever again. Because I did it because I had to, because that's what you need to do to get where you need to go. You know what I mean?
Sure.
But it was never something that I truly, really enjoyed. And plus, if I do weights now, I get sore like a week on my legs, and I'm like, then it stuffs my boxing up, and I'm like, you know what? Don't need this.
Right, that's fair enough.
I'm sure there will probably be a time when I can go, okay, cool, let's get the weights in and and whatever. But yeah, right now, trying to juggle everything, train 2-3 times a day and work in between. I prioritize.
Okay, so what about like it all seems weird, like talking to women about weight, but in boxing it's important. So
yeah, of course.
I mean, do you see yourself staying like bantamweight, super bantamweight, or do you see yourself moving up and down depending on where the fights are?
I really want to get ranked in bantam or superfly. I'm small,
right.
And I didn't really want to go. I don't really want to go up. I would like to first conquer bantam or superfly one. It doesn't matter, because that's more my natural weight. I'm only like 5 foot. You know what I mean? Like, I'm small, and I'm super powerful for that weight. Like, I've been doing sports nutrition for 12 years. It was like the first thing I did when I left school. So I know how to do nutrition. Dieting's easy for me. Like, being a bodybuilder, dieting's just so easy for me. So my strength is always maintained, no matter how much. I wouldn't go under superfly. Superfly is probably my limit, but I still feel strong. Definitely still feel strong. If anything, I feel my strongest at bantamweight because I'm fast as well. Super bantam, I'm still just as strong. But I do like bantam. Again, I've fought at featherweight. I've had fights because it's hard to get fights, so I have fought at featherweight. But it's like almost my walk around weight. And don't get me wrong, I'm still strong. Like, I'm strong no matter what. But I just think my speed and just being on my feet and stuff, I feel better when I'm lighter.
Oh, fair enough.
But yeah, I mean, I'll go where the fight's up. But yeah, my goal is bantamweight, and like I said, I'm small. Like, you know, some of the feather girls, they're coming down from like 65 plus kilos,
Right.
and then they go put on another whatever 5 kilos, 10 pounds, 1 stone, whatever you call it in England.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they're huge realistically. And like I said, I only really walk around that weight. So.
Mm. Yeah, 'cause I heard that you wanted Shannon Courtney, who's that super bantam, isn't she?
Yeah, I've never said I wanted Shannon Courtney, but I said it would be a good fight. Everyone wants
okay.
it. Pretty much every single British fan wants that fight. I mean, I'm okay. I'll fight her at super bantam. You know, I think it would be a really good fight. I'm not fussed. She was not really in my. She's a super bantam. She wasn't really in my like vision. There was some America. I was not really planning to fight in the UK. Anyone in particular. I was more looking to fight over in the USA. Just so happened that I joined Twitter and all my fans following became UK, and then they started pushing this fight.
Okay.
So I'm like, whatever, you know what I mean? Like, I joined Twitter like 8 weeks ago or something, and it happened that somehow I just managed to click onto all the UK fans, and then obviously Shannon's around my weight, so yeah, they were all pushing for it, and we're both blonde, and we both look good, I suppose, so everyone wants to see it. But yeah, I mean, I'd fight her. It'd be a great card. I know that a lot of people would come and watch it. I think it would be great for female boxing, especially showing some lighter female boxers. You know, because they're mainly like, you know, in your lightweight and stuff. All the girls are light, you know, welter. So to show some good, like, don't get me wrong, a lot of the top girls are all South America or Central America. But you know what I'm saying.
Right.
I think it would be a good fight. She's got skills. She's a good boxer. So. A bit different, but yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. So it's like the British fans who are following you on Twitter. That's where it all started. So
yeah.
So it's probably like some pervs in. Is what you're saying.
What is it?
So that because on Twitter it's probably like a lot of pervs just want to see like a two.
Pervs.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. Have you not seen my weigh-ins? I wear lingerie. Of course they want to see me. They probably don't even want to see Shannon. They probably just want to see me over there in my lingerie. And then they've just said, okay, well, Shannon's your weight, so let's just match that fight up. And yeah, that way we get the blonde bomber over here in a lingerie. And we've picked an opponent for you, Ebony. Here's the opponent for you. If you just got to get over here, okay? Because we want you here in your lingerie, and you know we'll probably come to your fight as well. Yeah, I mean honestly, like that's what it was. I've never once ever called out Shannon. Not once. I've never said I want to fight Shannon. I've literally replied to people, yeah, it would be a good fight. That's it. You want to fight? Oh, ha ha ha! Yeah, mad fight. And yeah. If we fight, I beat her, I bash her. Like, you know what I mean? Because I bash everyone. Like, this is what I say. Like, it's nothing against her or anyone. It's just that's my mentality. Like, I'm not coming to the UK. I'm definitely not coming to the UK to fucking lose.
No.
So you know, and I don't think, you know, in my opinion, I don't think she's ready to lose.
Yeah. So
I don't think that fight will happen anytime soon. And I don't really care because I'll just fight whoever they put in front of me, really. But yeah, it's definitely a British fan thing. And then it just kind of got wind. I don't know, someone made like a meme or something, not a meme, like a thing, like a picture with us, like, you know, and like a vote thing, and then it just kept going on. And I'm like laughing, like, because I'm, you know, I get amongst it. I have a laugh. It's funny to me. Like, it's all entertainment. It's like, yeah, sweet, like, you know. And I really engage with the fans. Like, I love people so much, and I love having a laugh and a banter and whatever. Like, it's all light humor, you know. It's never I'm not the kind of aggressive, you know, putting down derogatory, belittling kind of person at all. I just talk and say what it is. But yeah, I mean, whatever.
Has she responded, has she?
Oh, no.
She hasn't.
No way. I don't know. I think she just ignores it, and that's fine. Like, I mean, she can do that. She's probably doesn't want to be thinking about it and getting overwhelmed by it. I think even me, I'm a bit not annoyed. I'm like, I'm fucking stop tagging this bitch in my shit. Like, I don't fucking care. Do you know what I mean? Like, everyone literally like tag, oh, you gotta fight Shannon, or like on her shit, oh, you gotta fight Ebony. I'm like, fuck, mate. Like, honestly, like, we've heard it. Like, we all, like, if you know anything about boxing, you know that fight is not going to happen anytime soon.
Yeah. Yeah. Of
like,
course.
if you know boxing, I mean, I'm not dumb. So I'm definitely not even really thinking about it. Like, and to be honest, I think it's a fight that will be better off you know, when we've both got more experience as well. It could be a real mad, like, build-up fight, you know. But yeah, like you said, it's just a bunch of pervs wanting me to come to the UK, probably.
British people
cool
like that,
with
never.
Oh, I'm cool with that, as long as they buy fucking tickets.
Yeah,
Buy
exactly.
the tickets, make the money. It's all about putting bums on bums on seats. And I'm telling you right now, that's the thing is, like, I get a little bit of slack about. I don't even really I'm not trying to be pretty. I'm not trying to sell my body or anything like that. I'm literally just post pictures of me at my weigh-ins. And it just happens that I'm in lingerie. Like, I'm a school teacher. I would never put up anything really overly sexual, anything overly flirty or anything like that on my social media because, you know, I can't do that.
Yeah.
But it's got to do with my sport. I'm literally doing a front double bicep pose, flexing.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not sitting there puckering up my lips and saying, like, you know, oh, yeah, look at me, I'm so hot, come fuck me. Like, I'm not doing that. You know what I mean? I'm boxing.
Yeah.
Like, so, and it just happens that I look good doing it and people want to watch me doing it, you know. And, you know, it's. I don't think it's a bad thing. I think, if anything, it's going to pull in viewers and casuals that maybe aren't into female boxing because they go, oh, well, I just want to watch it because they're good looking.
Yeah.
And let's be realistic here. That's human nature. There's a lot of people that are going to be like that. And if we can bring in people that wouldn't usually watch boxing because it's going to look good, then why not?
Yeah.
You know, then they're going to watch it and then they go, fuck, these girls can fight. And they're going to be, wow, I'm a fan. You know what I mean? And that's what it's about. And that's what a lot of those fights are about, like all those YouTube fights and all that shit. Like, we all hate it and we think it's gay or whatever, not that word, but, you know, we think it's not really, like, they're like, oh, as a purist boxer, you're like, oh my god, they're not even boxers. But they bring in a lot of views. And some of those views might stay and watch, and they might watch the other fights, and they might go, okay, you know what, actually, yeah, this is pretty cool.
Yeah.
You know? And then
I
I think, you know, that's what they do. So, I mean, I don't think it's a bad thing. You know, because unfortunately, a lot of casuals or a lot of people that are into boxing, they can't tell the difference between a C-grade fighter and an A-grade fighter. They don't care about talent. Sometimes they just like to go because of the personality, or they like to go because of the way they look. I think all the people that come and watch Anthony Joshua, all the girls that watch Anthony Joshua know jack shit about boxing. No fucking way. No fucking way. They're just like, oh my god, Anthony Joshua's so hot, and I watch him. You know what I mean? Oh, look, he's weighing in again. Yes. Like, let's be real. These girls don't know shit, but they're tuning in. You know what I mean? And because he's hot and he's got a great character, he's humble. You know, how can you not love AJ?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just getting people in. So, yeah, that's my opinion anyway. I don't know if anyone agrees or don't agree. I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
But,
no, you're right, though. You're absolutely right.
yeah, whatever.
If you've got it, use it. Why not?
Yeah, exactly. You know, and the more tools you have the more tools you have in your toolbox, you know, the more people you can reach. You know, if you've only got one thing, then, you know, it's just one thing. It's only a little niche. Like, if you've got a few things, why not use it?
Absolutely. No, I totally agree. So in a nutshell, then, with Shannon and Amy and that, it's a case of if the fight happens, cool, I'll take it. If not, I ain't particularly looking at you.
Oh, Shannon. Oh, and Amy.
Yeah, Amy Timlin.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Amy. Yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, fights. I don't even care. Like, I really don't care. I want to come and fight in the UK. I'd love to fight in the UK.
Yeah.
And I don't really care who I fight. I just want to be there for the fans, for that environment, for that atmosphere. And whoever is there, and I'll fight them. Like, you know, and again, you know, I've got a team behind me. It's like, I've got I've got a manager that I pay for a reason. So, I mean, you know what I mean? Like, they have a little bit of control as well, and advice with me as well. So, you know, and again, a promoter, and again, you know, everything, money makes the world go round. So it all depends. But, yeah, like I said, I've never once called out Shannon, and I never will call out Shannon. She's not that important to me. I can, you know what I mean? I can build. I've been building here without her. You know what I mean? Like, I can be my own thing. It's definitely, I don't need that. But yeah, whatever. If she wants to fight me, mad.
Yeah.
And Amy's cool. Like, I like Amy. Think she's a good little talent.
Yeah.
Think she'd be a great fighter as well.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's young, but she's so young that she has time to, you know, really build her career and really get a good following and stuff like that. You know, being so young, I think she also needs to be smart.
Yeah.
As well. But yeah, I mean, she's a nice chick, and I support everyone. I as long as everyone's doing well, if we're all quality and everyone's good fighting and we're all, lifting our levels up, then we're all only going to be better. You know what I mean? That's the difference between now and back in the day, is the level of the competition is better, and that's what makes us all better.
Yeah. So is it a good time to be a female boxer then, with like the likes of Kate Taylor, Carissa Shields, Savannah Marshall, etc.?
Is it a good time?
Yeah, it's a good time to be.
Oh, definitely. I think it's definitely a good time. I mean, just in general, it's not just boxing; it's sport in general. I think it's a good time for females. It's all coming. It's all getting better. Definitely bringing the female boxing into the Olympics was a huge thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what would have really turned it around, because now all the girls, like young girls, like, oh look, there's actually boxing in the Olympics. Like maybe I can start that, and they're starting at a lot younger age because it's realistic. I know when I started fighting, when I was training in combat, like I was doing martial arts and kickboxing, it was illegal. Mm-hmm. Then it became legal in 2008 in Australia for females to do combat sports. So when I was training, I was like, what's the point of me doing all this training when I can't even fight? So I got bored of it, and that's why I went into bodybuilding, because I'm like, well, I can't fight, so I'm not going to keep, I need to do something where I'm competing. But I definitely think it's a good time. I still think people think that so good and stuff for females, but there's still like a lot of stuff going on behind the scenes that isn't great. Right. You know what I mean? There's still a lot of things that it's still a long way to go.
Yeah, pay being one of them, apparently, isn't it?
Pay.
Yeah, pay.
Yeah, definitely the pay. A long way to go with the pay. Look, I know there's a lot of girls petitioning to do the 3-minute rounds. I don't really know why they want to do 3-minute rounds. They think they're going to get paid the same as the boys just because they're doing 3-minute rounds. They're fucking kidding themselves.
No, I mean, the way I see it, if you sell, you should get the same kind of split as what a man would.
Exactly. And I 100% agree with that. It's nothing against the girls, not against anyone.
Yeah.
If you're selling tickets, it's your revenue, you make money. The reason the men make so much money because they sell fucking tickets. They sell pay-per-views, they sell tickets. I don't know because I don't know the numbers. I don't really follow the female boxing to that degree of watching how much pay-per-view and all that shit they sell. But I doubt that it's the same as the top-level men. I doubt it's anywhere near the same. So, I mean, in a way... Huh?
So that's a realistic view, because like some girls...
It's true. You can't get... It's not like other sports, you know what I mean? Like, we make money from views.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? We're not getting funded by some, some people, to, I don't know, Tennis Australia, I don't even know. But, you know what I mean? So, and I think that, why should we, I love 2-minute rounds. I think why should we be fighting longer and more when we're still not going to get paid anywhere near the same?
Exactly.
Until we start getting the respect and they're getting recognition the same as the men, and we start getting paid the same because we're getting the same amount of views, like say that UFC girls, then we can be like, okay, pay us the same. I'm not, and I know there might be girls thinking that I'm going against it, or I'm not doing the girl power. Like, I'm just a realist. Yeah. I'm a realist, and I'm not biased. I'm not at all biased. I'm not saying, because I'm a chick I should get this, and I'm not at all biased. I'm just looking at the facts of numbers, and it's a reality. And I actually get paid more than some of the guys. I get paid more than the guys that are at the same level as me. I get heaps more money in sponsors. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, it just depends. Like, and because I sell and I'm marketable, so I make a lot more. Some of the guys at my level, have had only a couple of fights, not making nowhere near the same amount as me. I'm getting paid way more per round.
Yeah.
So again, it's exactly like what you said. It comes down to how much you sell. So, exactly. And Clarissa and Katie and all those girls sell. Yeah. Tickets, they sell pay-per-views. They're still not selling the same as the men, let's be real.
That's right.
But they're selling a lot, so that's why they're getting paid more than all the other girls.
Exactly. I think, in fairness, for anyone, just be realistic with it. If you sell 200 tickets and a guy sells 200 tickets, you should get exactly the same amount of money.
Yes, exactly. 100%. Yes, I agree. So there are, I think, for example, if you're fighting for a world title, there should still be a minimum maybe for that, because some of the girls that they're getting for world titles it's crazy. It's crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, this is crazy. Like, I couldn't do it. But yeah, of course there's still a discrepancy. I'm not saying that we're getting paid fair at the moment.
Yeah.
I still don't think we're getting paid fair for how much tickets, for how much we sell. I don't think we're getting paid fair.
Yeah.
I think we should still be getting paid more, but I don't think we should be getting. I don't think we can entirely expect to get paid exactly the same as the top men if we're not selling the same as those top men. If that makes sense.
Totally agree with you.
Yeah.
Totally agree
But
with you.
the middle ground, why not?
Yeah.
I should be getting the same as AB. No,
Yeah, about billions.
yeah, like that middle low.
Well, can you see a time when women are pay-per-view in boxing?
Yeah, I mean, as a main event, because I was pay-per-view for my debut, but
Oh yeah, that's true. Actually. Yeah, you are over there, aren't you? But
yeah.
Australia and New Zealand, you guys get ripped off for pay-per-views. So your pay-per-views are expensive.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, actually, not too. I don't. Well, no, it's not. It's like £25.
Is it?
£30. Yeah, it'd be about $60.
Okay, I thought the likes of like Joseph Parker and Jeff Horn were like $60-70.
Yeah, $60, £30.
So, okay, I'm getting the currency mixed up with what it is in like America.
Yeah, no, we lose half our money when we come to England. But if you come over here, you're going to be really rich.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's that expensive. And here, I don't know how true it is, but I feel like it's true that they are all the pay-per-view, all the promotions here in Australia that have TV rights almost have to put at least one female fight on, and that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
They have to at least put one female fight on. They got to showcase one female fight. So we're very lucky here in Australia. I mean, I feel like I'm lucky because I'm one of those fighters that get picked to do those fights. So we don't have a big pool of fighters here in Australia. So, if you think about it, we have a lot more chance as females to get onto these pay-per-view fights and these fights in Australia because there's not many of us. Whereas how many men are there fighting and all they want to do is get on TV, but they're never going to get on TV because there's too many competition, And that's another thing about the pay as well. Like, I mean, I don't want the girls hating on me here, but I'm just painting another picture. I'm just showing another side as well about the pay thing. Is for us, it takes us what? Like, I mean, it can take you 1 to 2 years to get a world champion.
Yeah.
That's not that much money you've invested. Some of these guys are investing 10, 15 years before they even get a shot at being a world champion.
That's true.
You know what I mean? That's a lot of money they're investing. That's a lot of money they're putting into their camps. So many years of fighting, so many sacrifices and all this kind of stuff. So, I mean, that's another thing. Like, I mean, it's not that they're worth more, but I mean, like we have a bit of an easier pathway. It's less competition. We get to climb up a little bit faster. So to get paid millions for a year, 2 years of work almost. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm probably going to cut slack for this, but I'm just trying to show another. I'm just trying to show another viewpoint, and it's probably why I don't get so caught up in it all. Like, I don't get so frustrated or upset with it all. But I don't know. Everyone's different, but there's a lot of things that come into the whole pay of female boxing and male boxing. There's a lot of variables, but we definitely don't get paid enough.
That's realistic. I totally agree with you.
That is for sure. We definitely don't get paid as much. Enough. Fucking hell. Definitely get paid enough.
Yeah.
But just to compare, you got to compare everything. I think to really see. But what was the question? I'm sorry, I go on tangents. I just told you before when you called me. I'm gonna be chatty. I'm a chatty person.
That's why I'm married. I'm used to it. It's fine.
Yeah, it's true. Really? That's why married couples don't talk.
Yeah, sometimes it can go a week, but
yeah.
I was going to say because I remember when like a Lucas Brownie won the world title. He said that when he went back to Australia, it was just one photographer and his family at the airport waiting for him.
It's so bad. I talk to Luke a lot, and I mean, I feel Luke like they all not ganged up on him. Oh, God, Australian boxing. Anyways, he was supposed to fight some guy here, right?
Yeah.
And this guy that he's going to fight, I'm not going to drop his name because I'm not going to bother giving any kind of exposure. But he's got to fight a guy here. And then Lucas decided, you know what? I don't want to do this. Why should I do this fight? It's literally not. If anything, it's helping this guy. Like, it's your career. It's your life, your business. And Lucas is older now. He's going to look after himself. He's only going to have another few fights. Yeah. So why should he be, in a way, helping out this dude? You know what I mean? That's kind of just a bit of an attitude as well. when for scraps, like for shit pay, when he can go fight in the UK, get respected, get recognised, and get good coin. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
definitely.
Here in Australia, I mean, it's changing. There is pathways, like, getting better, so they say, some guys, depending on who you are. But we've got footballers, like rugby players, fighting 6 2-minute rounds and getting paid $500,000.
Bloody hell.
They're getting paid, and they're fighting 6 2-minute rounds. Lucas Brown fights some title, he gets offered $5 grand, $10 grand.
Yeah.
Kidding me? Please.
Well, his last fight, in his last fight, he didn't get paid.
In Australia?
I think it was it one in Australia or one in New Zealand. I forget which one it was. But
anyways,
he didn't get paid.
It does not surprise me. Oh no, I heard about that. It doesn't surprise me at all, man. It doesn't surprise me at all. But this happens as well. This happens to the females, man.
Yeah.
Some girls don't get paid as well. Oh yeah, I won't go into it. It's not my stories to tell, but I've seen it. I've been there. See shit fall through, and quality fighters, getting fucked around. Like, I mean, it happens to men as well. It's just it's boxing. But yeah, look, it's not a big recession here. Like, it's such a small niche. The only people that watch boxing are like boxers and some little boxing fans. It's not like a sport. It's not like a national sport. Correct me if I'm wrong, but the UK, like, boxing is big, like, for everyone almost.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's pretty recognised.
Yeah, it's about the fourth or fifth biggest sport in the UK.
Yeah, like if you're a boxing star, you get recognised. Here, if you're a boxing star in Australia, you don't get recognised unless you're actually a footballer.
Right.
I mean, like a rugby player. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A footballer, but yeah, definitely no.
Boxing politics, eh? Boxing politics. What can you do?
That's it. But you know what? The thing is, again, they have to put these fights on, like the YouTubers, and they put these footballers on to fight because they bring in the revenue. They bring in the crowd and they bring in the eyes to watch, so that's why they're getting paid as well, But at the same time, it's a bit of kicking your teeth for legitimate world champions or ex-former world champions like Lucas Brown to get offered scraps, you know what I mean?
That's exactly right.
Yeah, that's just it. But there's always going to be that, you just got to do you, man. I just do me and I just want the best for me, so.
Exactly right. You know what?
Have fun doing it.
Yeah, exactly. You know what? It's been an absolute pleasure. I'm glad that we did this. I appreciate your time.
No worries.
I really do.
I probably took up way too much of your time. I talk too much.
No, it's fine for me. Just my recording device only goes up to like 1 hour, and we're pretty close to it.
Yeah. All right, cool as. Oh, it was a good chat, anyways.
I mean,
hopefully you got all your questions answered. I didn't go off too much.
No, it's really good. And once you get an opponent and a fight date set, please come back and we'll chat about it.
Yeah, and hopefully soon, man. I'm hoping this year, like, if we can fight again this year, like we get it's all back on, I will be wanting to fight at least once a month. I'm just going to pump them out. Just smash them, smash my opponents and smash them.
That's it, crack some skulls, get paid.
That's it. Enjoy Christmas. No. All right, mate.
All right, buddy.
You're a legend. Thanks.